My dear friends, welcome back to our podcast today, our POA podcast. Today's episode, we talk about aligning our masculine self with our feminine self. And what is this masculine, feminine? Some people call it yin and yang, or light and dark, or black and white. But it is not only about us that is in a relationship, married, or with a partner, that we are going to face difficult feminine conversations. Because for those females out there as well, it also can be very clueless about the masculine energy that they have inside themselves. And for men out there, it can also be very frustrating not to understand and embrace this feminine energy. So it is like the night never craves for the day to quickly come, and the day doesn't want to move forward faster so that the night can come, that they can take a break. And it's a very in tune topic, because this energy that we have within ourselves, because all of us all of us are born from a mother and a father, and that's a very fact. And we are always drawn to, as a man, we are always drawn to the feminine energy that we feel that is not being accepted inside ourselves, and hence the feminine energy of the opposite sex that can be alluding so authentically, so freely, that draws us to, hey, how come they can be? I also want to. But that is coming from a space of lack, but which is covered in another topic. So today I want to just go deeper into this feminine and masculine energy here. Key themes that I want you all to understand is the masculine doesn't mean it is male. Feminine doesn't mean it is female. It is just a matter of energy within us. The masculine energy generally for most people means direction, purpose, structure, clarity, and discipline. The hard thing, the man, okay, man and man, you know what we're talking about. Whereas the feminine energy consists of intuition, emotions, creative energy, flow, surrender. And either when one of these energy within us, let's put gender aside, and when one of these energy dominates, there will be some form of imbalance as shows up as stress or trying to mask as control. So why is it important that modern men and women as well, you can at some point of time keep doing or keep being, and there's this internal split that we feel. All of us can feel this at times. And for most of the men, okay, let's talk about the men. Most of us as men, we are trained to suppress our emotions, suppress. Okay, don't feel so much. Don't be sad. Don't be angry. Don't show too much of honestly how we really feel. And as a result, when we suppress the emotion, make a guess. When we don't feel what we feel, how can we feel how others feel? And hence, immediately there will be a sense of disconnection between us and the people that we want to get closer to. Okay, of course, if you do not want to get close to anybody, it's fine. But the fact that especially those people who are out there in the people business, you do not want to have this sense of disconnection, because were there times when when people were talking to you somehow, whether it's of the opposite gender or similar gender, you just feel that something was off, that the person is not completely open, you can feel that person. And this is where we talk about when the masculine energy is too high. So where else for women, if women are put in the space, especially in this context right now where the masculine seems to be more in favor, women tends to overperform, overexert, and as a result, lose the softness and the sensitivity. And when both becomes disconnected, so that means the masculine energy becomes too high or the feminine energy tends to overperform, both are actually disconnected from their genuine flow, which we talk about the masculine energy flow and authenticity. So break it down simple. Imagine 24 hours day, then 24 hours night. Or maybe one whole week is morning, one whole week is night. Well, nothing wrong with that, but we are brought into this world where The light is 12 and the night is 12. And that's where the flow keep recurring. And for us internally, to be always operating at the masculine high, how is that sustainable? But for those who are always operating at a feminine level, how practical is that in the modern society? And hence, we are here to find out these true powers of alignment. What is this alignment all about? And when we can embrace our masculine energy, it can hold space for the feminine to flow. Does it make sense? And when the feminine builds enough trust, the masculine can lead with clarity. So let's talk about inside us, the difference between drive and depth. How far do we go not knowing how deep we are versus how deep we want to go not knowing that we are not moving anywhere? And that is the difference between knowing our true self-worth versus continuously doing things out of whether we believe in ourselves or not. And this is a very divine balance that the moment we watch this video and remind ourselves the importance of this divine balance. Number one, we can always be aware of our daily action, whether we are leading from a space of depth or are we avoiding moving forward. And let's have some practice here. So if you have already watched the video this far, practice yourself in stillness. How much of an energy from 1 to 10 do you feel that you need to be doing something in this moment of stillness? And second thing, how does the feeling of letting go means to you? Does it feel more like a freeing energy, or is it a form of avoidance that you are giving up? And finally, when we are able to be integrated, the three S, the last one is service. Service to provide for others, service to give back to society, service to take care of ourselves and the people around us, both in depth, which is purpose, and also a drive with clarity. So when you have these signs of alignment, your action, there won't be any forceful behavior, or that you need to keep pushing yourself. And at the same time, you can listen and connect with empathy without being drawn into the person's world. So find this divine balance between purpose and peace. Because today, peace doesn't mean not progressing. Progress doesn't mean that you are going in depth. And as the masculine builds the structure and the feminine fills it up with the spirit, our life, love, and leadership can flow wholeheartedly as one. And this is not the balance of like compartmentalizing this and that, but as a whole in motion. And that's where we talk about when a POA man is completely whole and integrated, wherever you are, your alignment in frame is completely independent on what your external achievements are, and your groundedness does not mean that you can just continue to be where you. Okay, let's put it this way: two very extreme case, the mindless runner and the caveman hermit. And you find the divine balance between yourself, and that's where our true alignments can hold us in sustainability. So with that, I look forward to you watching next video that's upcoming. Until then, if you have this level of awareness right now as you're watching this video, continue to remind yourself, walk in alignment, my dear friends. Let the POA spirit guide you. Till then, see you.